The cool thing is reproducing the Loeb career, because we put rallycross because he did rallycross in the real world. We put Pikes Peak because he did the Pikes Peak, so he's really good in a game, probably is amazing in real life. When we start to creating the game, we decided to recreating real rally roads, because we want to make a step forward comparing our previous production. So we decided to taking the most iconic rallies and recreate it in meter by meter. For doing that, we basically send the people, some of Milestone people around the globe, to taking references, videos, altimetries, GPS data for recreating the best as we could all the stages. Now the result is quite good, because if you taking a video on YouTube and trying the game, you will see that the roads are one-to-one to reality. That is the cool things of rally. All the roads are like normal road, or at least private road, but you can reach them with normal cars, so it's not that issue. We also have some rally drivers that give us onboard cameras, and we use that for checking the final product, more or less. But all the data, most of the data are taken by our people that go with the cars on the roads. Yes, normally we prefer countries or rallies that are quite important for the Loeb experience. Let me say, Alsace in France is the favorite of Loeb. Monte Carlo, he won a lot of times. Monte Carlo, it depends. But in the same times, we want to bring the right rallies, following the advice of our fans. For instance, Sanremo is quite rare. Find Sanremo in a rally game, but all the fans want Sanremo, so we did it. Well, I'm a designer, so obviously I want to put as much as I can in the game. So it was tough. Finally, have over 50 cars. But in the end, with the car that we have, is a great selection. Is a huge selection, and also we have all the most iconic, the most famous, and more. So all the most iconic car from Group B, like the Lancia Delta. No, Lancia Delta Integrale is not Group B. The S4, for instance. Lancia S4 is a Group B car. The Stratos, because Lancia is my favorite brand, so I know really well that cars. But also others, the Audi, for instance. All the cars are, all the most famous cars are in the game. We have DLC planned, but not already shown, so I can't explain. I can't talk about that. But we will have news and other cars. Yes. In terms of pure code, it is new. It's completely new. Obviously, we start again with a new system, start from zero, because we understood that our old system reached to the limit, and we can push further with the old system. So we start again with a new system. Obviously, the lessons that we learn working on our old system and all the things that we learn with the WRC series, obviously we don't forget them. So the new system is obviously really influenced by our old thing. In my opinion, on console, the best simulation game that you can imagine for rallying in this generation. Also, we are proud to support every steering wheel that are on the market right now for PS4 and Xbox One, and that help a lot our simulation fans, obviously. We also supported the gear, the H gear and the sequential gears. So all these details are really important for our simulation audience. We have a series of helps that help beginners. The idea is that if you are not a super hardcore rally fans, you can enjoy anyway the game. The cars are super beautiful, so you can play and enjoy without too much thinking about. but obviously the rally is a tough sport, dangerous, so the game is representing that, tough situations, extreme situations sometimes, but you can also disable all the damages, and it became more easy, and use all the helps on the physics, ABS, ATCS, and all the so on. So you can make the game more friendly if you want. But the real rally experience is dangerous. So we want to bring that kind of feeling. It is a crucial part of the sport, the rally sport. I mean, sometimes a rally, even a world championship, you can lose a world championship for a rock. Maybe I impact at slow speed, just destroy the radiator or something like that, and you are done. So we want to recreate that in the game. If you use the full damage system, the car is going to be completely destroyed. We work on a new system of damages on the experience of the old one, because when you work on a damage system, it's not just rip off some part of the car. It's more like creating a believable simulation of the different bending of the car in the different situation, and also rip off some pieces of the car, obviously. But more is important for give the feeling to deform the car in the right way. Every component is damageable, like reality. And after each stages, according to the real rally rules, you can repair the car in the service park. We want to give the feeling of the proper stages normally. So in Wales, for instance, it's normal that there is rain every time, basically, in Wales. So in that stage, it's raining, but we decide to fix the experience of what we can control actually in the different rally. But you can set up the time on the day. My favorite track is the Pikes Peak. It's super long, but it's really iconic, also in the American races. My favorite car is more like probably a personal thing, but it's the Lancia Delta Integrale from the 90s.